Good morning, family. Welcome to today's lesson for life. Today's Saturday, August 29, 2009, and we're reading today in 2 Kings chapter 21. And before I begin, as always, I encourage you first to read the chapters through for yourself, see what you get from it, email us, and we'll put it on the blog. But we're reading now. Remember, Hezekiah he's died in the previous chapter, and his son Manasseh is reigning. And remember how we've been watching the kings going back and forth, from one doing what the Lord wants to do and the other one doing evil. So now Manasseh is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and it actually says that he reigned for quite a while. He reigned for, I believe it was over 50 years, 55 years. But one thing I wanted to bring up even in today's lessons for life was, it said that he, as he was leading the people, he kind of, it used the word seduce in the version of the King James Bible. So he led them in to doing wrong, and that's why the Lord actually really punished all of them, not just Manasseh. But one thing you can see from that is, even though the government, those in authority, in, let's say, in political authority, or government authority over you, doesn't mean that you have to still do wrong. You can still choose to do right, because what like I said, it said that Manasseh King Manasseh seduced them, or led them to doing the wrong thing. So even though he might have been doing the wrong thing, there still could have been people who were doing the right thing, but they, I guess, chose to follow even the path that he was going, and going in that wrong direction. So that's why they all were punished in the end from the Lord. And like I said, the lesson we can get for that is, even though those in authority over us might not be doing exactly the right thing, that doesn't mean that you should go right along with them, just because if you know to do the right thing, you're supposed to do the right thing for yourself. And towards the end of the chapter, I want to just mention this, that we see the introduction of King Josiah. Another thing that stood out to me, because now after Manasseh is gone, then his son reigns in his stead, and he's doing evil. But then the men that are with him conspire against him, and they kill him. And then the people actually kill the men that conspired against him, and then they put King Josiah in his place, which was interesting, because remember, we noticed a couple of chapters ago where the kings were going, one was conspiring against someone that was a king, and they were killing them, and then someone would come up again and kill them. But King Josiah, it didn't actually come in that way. He didn't have to kill anyone to become king, because the people actually killed the ones that had conspired against the king before him, and they set him up in place. So King Josiah was not then in that line of I've killed the king to become king, so now someone else might be coming after me. So his reign actually started off good, where he was set up by the people who actually got rid of the people who had conspired against the previous king. So that's just something else I noticed as read towards the end of the chapter. But with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.